LG is trying to realize the modular smartphone dream. So it's basically made its new flagship phone with different bits you can slide in and out, a kind of take it apart and put it back together again, design with removable bits. But is that any good? Jessica, what do you think?
You know, I think it's really interesting. This is something that nobody's done before. They've talked about it, Google talked about it, and that phone never came to fruition. So the fact that LG has actually done this is noteworthy. That doesn't necessarily mean it's good. So the part that comes out is actually the battery that slides off the bottom on the chin of the phone. That's the very bottom. You can pull that off, put the battery in something else, or some of those modules have their own extended batteries, and then you put them back in. I think it's a really interesting idea. I think, we saw some of the extra modules, and I think some of them could be useful. Some of them are maybe a little bit sillier, but in order for this to succeed, I think that we're going to have to see a lot more third-party modules that really offer some extra value in something new.
So one of the things I kind of liked about it is there was like a camera case that you sort of slot the phone into, and it gives you a physical shutter button and like zoom controls and stuff. So that actually slots into where the battery goes. Is that right? You sort of pull the battery and the chin out, and then the phone goes into this camera case?
Exactly. It would attach through the battery almost. That's sort of the contact point, and then everything else would be sort of built around it. So you could really do anything with it. I think as long as it is extending the value of what the phone does, like in your case, you take a lot of pictures, Andy.
I do.
So for you, being able to kind of take pictures in a different way or have those more physical controls, I think would be value add for that. Now, one thing with the module, of course, is that it is a pain in the you-know-what to kind of remove and put back in. This isn't something that people are going to do a lot because you turn off your phone every single time you do it.
I think we would all praise LG for trying something different, especially in a smartphone era where we're seeing loads and loads of very, very similar bits of technology. But the real question is, should Samsung be worried? Andy, is this a game changer, yes or no?
No, this is not. I don't think this is near enough the modular dream that we've been wanting. It's not the Project Ara that we've seen where you can swap the camera unit completely, or the processor, or the RAM, or the storage. It's a nice phone with some good accessories, but that's it.
And Jess, briefly, what's your verdict?
It's risky. I like risk. I like doing something different, but Samsung just has the market share. They throw a lot of money at marketing, and I don't know if it's going to move the needle.